my lovely friends. Welcome back to the Lovely Stranger Tarot. My name is Jasmin. I'm a Pisces Sun, Scorpio Moon, and Aquarius Rising. Now that you know me, allow me to introduce you to today's topic. We will see and take a look what will come for you in love within the next 2 months. Of course, I could name this video also the rest of the year 2019, but this is a timeless reading, so whenever you stumble upon this, this will apply to you, okay? So, we have 4 piles. Number 1, this is this beautiful opalite. Number 2 is the red jasper, at least they told me in the store. I'm not really sure. If you are very good with stones, then please let me know, maybe in the comments. But I think this could also be a carnelian. But because I think for the red jasper it's a little bit too dark, in my opinion. But maybe you know better than I do. Pile number 3. This is this pink and grayish agate. And for number 4, we have the light rose quartz. If you need more time, then please pause the video here. If you like your reading, then please leave a like, leave a comment down below if this resonates. And if not, then please let it fly. Unfortunately, this will not resonate with everybody. But I will see you now on your pick, okay? Pile number 1. As usual, I drew you some oracle as well as some tarot cards. Your love cards are forgiving and learning, religious factors, letting go, Master Buddha, Lady Portia, bring love into the situation, New Moon in Aquarius. For the tarot cards, you have the Two of Wands, the Chariot, the Moon in reverse, the Page of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Pile number 4. I think you maybe have, like, maybe you were, let me begin like this. I think maybe you were going through a tough time recently, or you were born into maybe a family that was very strict and very controlling, or maybe you were in a relationship that went like that, like maybe narcissistic person you were with, or like a toxic relationship. Or it also could be that you had or have some mental issues. I get that especially from that forgiving and learning card. It says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So maybe your family was very religious. Doesn't have to be Christians, can also be Muslims or Hindu or whatever. It just says your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So maybe I know that people who are very, very religious can sometimes put guilt upon their children. It doesn't have to be if you are Christian or Muslim, or like you are filled with your religion, then this is totally fine and this is good for you. And but like, I talk to people that were raised differently, okay? And sometimes it could be like yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be religious, but as it comes up, I will say this. Um, yeah, sometimes religion can be also toxic if it's like used to manipulate people. Then this also becomes a toxic mechanism. And some people are raised in shame about themselves, maybe about their sexuality, and maybe about who they love, because still we unfortunately have fights and war within this world, mostly about religion and belief systems that are maybe not compatible. So yeah, this can be like an instrument to control people and also children. So maybe you were raised in an environment of that sort, like maybe very religious or maybe some oppressive religion, but oppressive environment. But I think right now you're releasing that. Maybe you started therapy or counseling or something like that. And I see. Don't worry if you say like, but Jasmin, I am a Christian or like whatever, Muslim, Jew, whatever. And I really love my religion, and this is also totally fine. All these cards, they come to me as deeply spiritual. Okay, this is like, I think you're a very spiritual person, and this is also totally fine. You can live your religion, and I am convinced that religion is naturally not oppressive. Okay, but people unfortunately use it. So but we have here the letting go. I surrender joyously to the ebbing and flowing of life. This is just, putting also your hands into something bigger. This can be like source, this can be like God, this can be universe, whatever you want to call it. And just letting go, healing yourself, forgiving and learning. This is also part of healing yourself. You can only forgive when you are healed. This is fact, okay? And I think you have to form, like it says, deep connection, trust your inner voice. You have to reform like a good relationship within yourself. And also you have Lady Portia, look at the colors, especially with the Lady Portia here. This is all purple. And she also has a bindi on her third eye. So she's a very, very spiritual person. So you don't have to give up to be a spiritual person. It says, do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. So I think you are healing. You recognize that you don't have to be oppressed and feel guilty just to live your religion or live your spirituality, okay? And all these people are like, especially like Buddha is just about clarity, about letting go, letting go also of monetary things, and going over into the spiritual. And it says here, bring love into the situation with a new moon in Aquarius. And I think this love is right now, not like before you can meet somebody new. This is all about self-love. And this was like screaming to me when I put the deck up. This is all about self-love. And right now, your only job is to love yourself and find a new relationship with yourself, okay? And maybe with your spirituality or your religion, this could be a factor that maybe you are restructuring old ways. You don't have to give up if you don't want to, but maybe you should restructure something of your old belief systems. You have the Two of Wands, and this is of course making a decision and then going, leaving this place. Okay, he has the world in his hands, and so do you. And the next card, of course, is the Chariot. So this is like people who leave this place of anxiety, and this is the Moon card here. This could be anxiety. People who leave that place, you know, just start. You don't have to have everything planned, okay? Just start with one step. This is like this. Start with one step, set your goal, set your intention, and then just go. You don't have to know where this will lead you, but it will lead you somewhere, and you will be successful with the Chariot. And this is yeah, Cancer. I mean, actually, you have the Cancer or Pisces. Maybe you are Cancer or Pisces, just like me. Hi, soul sister, soul brother. How you doing? But maybe you're striving towards something like that, or it's just like that you leave a place of anxiety, move forward, leave this place here, and then everything will unfold. Then you will get brand new opportunities in your life, okay? Like this one. This is yeah, this is like an offer, a brand new opportunity that is stable, that is maybe slow moving, but still very stable, and it will be fruitful. It will be substantial, okay? And the end is you have the High Priestess, and this is like, you know, this is the balance, yeah, this is the symbol of spirituality, okay? You can balance out, like this is your goal, you balance out the light part, the dark part. You feel that spirituality is not necessarily a bad thing, and you tap into your intuition, and you will follow that intuition, and then, you know, after that, then new love can begin, okay? But you are on a good way, and you already started that. I feel that heavily for you, and yeah, then I hope that helped you a little bit, and I hope that resonated, and I will see you next week. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. As usual, I drew some oracle cards as well as some tarot cards. Your oracle cards. Love yourself first. New love. Cultivating prosperity. Brigitte, inner strength. Faith, humanity, and the benevolence. This is a difficult word. Surrender to the divine. Full moon. And for the tarot cards, you have the 5 of Swords, the 7 of Wands, 10 of Wands, the Lovers, and 10 of Cups. Pile number 2. I see for you for the next 2 months. First, this is all about finding your new love, okay? So first you have to love yourself. And I know this is always like, you know, it's like, oh, first I have to love myself. Like, oh, wow, what? You know, I also get that sometimes, and I'm like, oh yeah, but this is so difficult. Sometimes it's much easier to put all the love on somebody else. And but you have to love yourself first, okay? And it says your self-respect makes you more romantically attracted. It's almost 11 p.m. here. I start again. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And the new love will follow afterwards. Okay? As soon as you love yourself, somebody will pop up, okay? And this, maybe you start this already. I think you are starting to understand what to do, like understand the law of attraction. And I think maybe you are somebody like me that likes to try to control everything, and you know, tries to you know tries to control the situation, but this is not possible. And maybe you are starting to realize that this is the absolute wrong thing to do, and just let go and surrender. And when you surrender, then you can see like what a beautiful being you are, okay? And this is the most important thing. You love yourself, you recognize your worth, your beauty, and then new love will come to you. You know, and maybe you start that you feel that it has been starting already, that maybe you feel different, maybe it's like cultivating, you know, maybe you prepared the soil and maybe planted the seeds, and now you're just waiting. And maybe you're about to plant the seeds, and this will come to fruition this year, I mean in the next 2 months, okay? We have Brigitte Inner Strength. I think it says, move back to wholeness, recognize that you have the power. And this is this ties in beautifully with what I just said, and that you have to recognize that it starts with you, that you have to prepare the soil, that you have to plant the seeds, and that you have to love yourself first. And when you love yourself first, when you see all your beauty and worth, then you recognize, like, you know, why did I give myself to people that are not worthy of me, okay? Why did I have relationships that were maybe toxic, or just like they didn't recognize my worth? Because you didn't recognize your worth, okay? And when you do that, then you start to change the outer world. And what I just saw, you know, both girls are offering, you know, this one is offering fire, this is offering something like a potion. And I think this is like this is love yourself first. You have to ignite the passion for yourself, and then the love potion will set in. And it says here, stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. You see, when you see your self-worth and your beauty, then the outer world will follow. This is so good. It ties so good into what I just said. This is you know, it's like as above, so below, and this is like inside is outside, okay? So when you start within, then the exterior will change. Your story is like, I think you had a lot of conflict. Maybe it was with a person, or maybe it was mental conflict, and you felt a lot of resentment, okay? So you were defending yourself, guarding your heart, because you had a lot of not so nice experience with like dating partners, and yeah, maybe you were guarding your heart and just shielding yourself, and of course then love cannot come. But I think this yeah, this became so much like this became a really heavy burden to you. So yeah, you cannot carry it anymore, I have the feeling, or you could not. So you dropped it, okay? You surrendered to the divine, and you decided for love. Okay, I mean, the lovers is the decision. The classic original tarot is about a man that has to decide between two women, and you decide for yourself. You decide for love. Okay, and when you decide for love, then you decide for yourself, because you are the love. Yeah, follow me on Instagram, by the way, because I had a quote on that just came to my mind. Yeah, you are the love. We don't need love. We are the love. Okay. And when you do that, then you will be fulfilled. Okay. Absolutely, you have the 10 of Cups, and the new love, I think, will be very, very satisfying, like emotionally. You will be very happy when you find that new love after you found your self-love, okay? Then new love can come to you, and this will be beautiful. Pile number 2, this is all I have for you today. I hope you liked it and it resonated, and I will see you next week. Bye! Hi, pile number 3. Like usual, I drew you some oracle cards as well as some tarot cards. Pay attention to the red flags. Reconciliation. Accepting what is. Lord Shiva, transcendence. Transcendent here. I have a little trouble talking, but it's already almost 11 p.m. so I'm sorry. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. And for the tarot, you have the Hermit, the Page of Swords in reverse, the Seven of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the Four of Wands. So my lovely pile number 3, of course you guessed it probably, I think there might be an ex coming back, and this is not very surprising actually, because you know, I was deciding when I did the video, like, should I do an does he come back video, because you know, soon is Mercury retrograde on the 31st of October, like Halloween will be Mercury retrograde starting, and of course then a lot of people will come back. Maybe not an ex-boyfriend or girlfriend, but somebody from your past will come back. Maybe if you say, Jasmin, no, don't go there, okay? Then I will say, like, okay, maybe it's not somebody from this lifetime. If you believe in another life, then maybe this person is from another life, another lifetime. But actually, I really think this is an ex-boyfriend, or maybe like an ex-fling, or maybe because we have the reconciliation card here, and we have the pay attention to the red flags. And I think maybe it was somebody, not necessarily an ex-boyfriend, but somebody that wanted to be, I mean, of course, it can also be girlfriend, you can be into girls, of course. This is an inclusive channel, so take it as it resonates. I think maybe you dismissed that person because you were like, oh no, this is not good, okay? This person, I see red flags everywhere. And maybe it was at that time true, but I think this person will come back, and weather has totally changed, or maybe you also have changed. Sometimes it's like when you don't come together, it's not that you wouldn't match necessarily, it's just not the time. that you come together, okay? And it's the accepting what is. I accept and embrace my inner majesty. So this is like accepting and forgiving things that maybe you were not able to accept and forgive beforehand. And maybe yeah, like maybe you have changed. Maybe this person would have been a good match, like it wouldn't have been a good match like 2 years earlier, but now he or she is, because now you have changed, and maybe now you meet on the exact same level, okay? And it says here, this is also another clue with the Lord Shiva. It says, rise up, honor your inner force, steps are being given, dance with the universe. It could be that that you could not see that person as your partner. Maybe you were also friends. Maybe maybe you are friends. Maybe for a long time already. And you could not see that person as a potential partner. But now it's starting to change. And yeah, whether an ex or a fling comes back, or this could be a friend, but it will fall into place, you know. Don't worry if this person comes to you and you maybe think too much, maybe you're too much in your head. This will fall into place. The way will, as you walk, will open like miraculously, you could say, okay? And luck is on your side. You cannot go wrong here. I have the feeling this is kind of destined. Yeah, I think everything shows me that this is destined. We have the Lord Shiva, we have the accepting what is. This is maybe you're resisting a little bit. This also show me the tarot cards. I mean, you have the 7 of Wands, so there is resisting, kind of. But this person will come to you as the Queen of Wands. This can also be like a male, but with a little bit more of a female energy, like nurturing, very warm-hearted, and a little bit maybe softer, not too masculine, okay, even if it's a man. I think you are resisting for the first, like when this person comes back, or when this person tells you like, oh, I like you, something like that. Because right now I think you're in hermit mode here, and yeah, the Page of Swords is usually like a very action oriented card, like really hot-headed, jumping into action, jumping into war and battle. And yeah, you're not doing that. You're not jumping into anything. You're just like, wait a second, we have that already. Are you sure that we want to start this all over again? But I have the feeling this person is a soulmate of yours. Whether it's like a friend that you know for a really long time, like maybe even your childhood, or this is an ex-boyfriend or girlfriend, or maybe an ex-fling that never would develop from the initial state, kind of that, because maybe you were like, oh no, I don't know if I like the ways of that person. Maybe it was also fear that that was cautioning you, but actually it was fear that was holding you back, or that person. But in the end, I mean, actually this is a soulmate, or maybe even a twin flame. I mean, these are the last 2 cards, my dears. So what should I say more? Okay, this person I think is your, at least like long-lasting partner, maybe even life partner. Could be your twin flame soulmate. If you are on the twin flame journey, this could be the one, okay? Yeah, this is such a beautiful reading, number 3. And I wish you all the best with that, and I hope you liked it. And yeah, I hope I will see you next week. Bye. Helper number 4. As usual, I drew you some oracle cards as well as some tarot cards. Keep an open mind. Express your love. Healing the past. Holy amethyst. A time for healing. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. The Wheel of Fortune. 3 of Wands. The 10 of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands. And the Ace of Swords. Pile number 4. You are healing, my lovelies. I mean, you have 2 healing cards. Healing the past and time for healing. So right now you may be healing from another relationship, or maybe you are healing the relationship with yourself. But I think maybe you came out of a relationship and you were healing throughout the last period of time. And I have the feeling like right now this is the time that will start to give you results. Okay, maybe you were like, oh, how will I heal? When will I heal? Like finally, you know, I have been feeling so bad like the last year or something like that, or even more. And I've tried to heal, and nothing would help. But you are okay. And it says here, I step into my future with strength and clarity. So you are already healed to a certain point, and the next 2 months you will be, I believe, fully healed. Okay, you will come out of that grief. You will come out of that maybe that self-doubt. It says you are good enough, so probably you are self-doubting yourself, maybe not feeling good enough, not feeling pretty enough, intelligent enough, smart enough, whatever, not worthy of love, but you will come out of that, you know. The wheel is turning, and now it's starting to turn in your favor. Okay, and I think this 2 months you will wait for your ships to come in. So I think you feel that something is changing, that you are healing already, and that this is like now a time period of I just saw 333. This is a time period of gathering your strength so you make him move. Okay, I think if you were drawn to pile number 2, then you should watch that too, because this could like maybe like resonate with you too. And but yeah, something will come to completion, and something like maybe maybe you have a new job, or maybe you yeah, you have something that is fulfilling, and but it's like something worldly. I'm sorry, I'm searching for the word, but it's already almost 10 p.m. right now, and I was a little bit late today, but I'm sorry, bear with me. It's something worldly, something that you can grasp. So maybe this is like you yeah, you're very happy in your job. You have a very nice home, and now the only thing that's missing is love. Okay, I see something coming, somebody coming in, and this is the Knight of Wands. But I have to warn you, with the Knight of Wands, he is fast. He is fast moving. He can be fast in, but he can also be fast out. Okay, but I don't think that I don't think this will be like person for life. But I think this person can restore something in yourself. Okay, like maybe this person will show you like how wonderful and deserving of love you are, and he or she will give you clarity. Okay, maybe this person is not much more than a fling, but it will be like refreshing. He or she will be crisp, refreshing, and it will restore something in you, maybe even the faith that you can have somebody really good. Okay, I know this is not something that you probably want to hear, but it's good. It's not like this person is not cruel or anything, you know. It's just more like a flirty kind of vibe, and you will see like say like, wow, this person is interested in me, like, oh, he or she is so cool, you know, like, wow, and so sexy. I mean, this Knight of Wands, he's very sexy. Okay, and you maybe will ask yourself like, why is he or she interested in me? And it's like, you know, it's more like a breezy, it's a summer breeze. Okay, it's more like a summer flirt, something like that. But it will give you happiness, and it will, yeah, it will restore something in you, in yourself. And I think this is a really really good thing. And also I cannot remember that I read that with the Holy Amethyst it says, divine alchemy, move beyond current challenges, focus on what you desire. Okay, so maybe this person is like a little taste for what is coming. Maybe this is not like your life partner, but this is like you know, this is like a partner will come afterwards that is even better than him. But you will see like, oh, you know, I didn't lose my mojo. Okay, I am still attractive, I am still hot. Okay, and people you know, people want to be with me. Maybe you think like, oh no, I'm too old, or maybe like, oh no, you know, I am too, like, you know, I just said, you are good enough. You are nothing of what you tell yourself. You are pretty, you are smart, and you are lovable. Okay, and with a keep an open mind and express your love card, I think this is like, yeah, keep an open mind. I think even if you think like, oh, you know, no, I want a partner, like I want to marry that person. Yes, I think this will come, especially with the Ten of Pentacles, and maybe this is the person that will be the one. But I mean, I'm looking for the next 2 months, so this person will come very lighthearted into your life. Okay, maybe this person will be the Ten of Pentacles for you, but he or she will come like and bring joy into your life. And maybe it's not the type that you expect. Okay, maybe it's not the type that you would think would approach you, but maybe this is, I have the feeling this person is really exciting. Okay, maybe like yeah, maybe you are used to people who are living in your town or something, and this person is from a very different town, very exciting, has an interesting job, something like that. And this will show you like, wow, you know, I still have my mojo. Okay, and The express your love card is also like, be flirty, okay? What does it say? Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So if you're interested in that person, there is nothing wrong in telling that person that you like him or her, okay? And or maybe invite that person for coffee, or ask the person out for a night out or something like that, okay? I have, this is like a very light-hearted spread, okay? And you are healing, but it will be all good, okay? Here it says it will be all good, don't worry. And the wheel is turning now in your favor. Don't worry. Okay, pile number 4. This is all I have for you. I hope you liked it and it resonated. And I will see you next week. Bye!